Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, I got a real brief, quick video I want to do today. So I'd like to take a look at this little RC Amphibious stunt car from DRC. So it's not only a stunt car, but it's also amphibious because it has these tires that have a lot of buoyancy so it can drive from land straight into the water. I'll show you here is the box for it. It's a 1609 amphibious car. Now it's kind of unique that not only can you do, stunts, like I said, and drive it into the water, but it also has a spot in the back where it comes with these like Lego. They're not official Lego. Pack of Legos you can make little designs out of. And on the listing on Amazon, I'll show you. But here are the Legos. You can make like a little car to put on the back. But it does tell you that it's not going to stay in place whenever you're driving it around. So keep in mind that's more for looks. They give us some decals as well and a charging cable. It has a 2-cell lithium-ion pack that installs here in the bottom. It has these little lever-like looking type deals you move out, and that's how you lock it in place. It's really not easy to get it in and out of here, so since I already have it in, I'm not going to pull it out to show you. But take my word for it, it's just a 2-cell lithium-ion pack. So it also has this like wheelie bar that you just screw in here. The screws are kind of in place. You just take them out and put them back in and install this because it has a stunt mode where it'll flip completely vertical and drive forward, and then it kind of falls back down. So you can do stunts. Now if you just go and reverse and then forward, lots of times you can kind of get it to do it as well. The controller for this thing is very, very toy grade, very, very basic. The controls, it doesn't have your traditional steering. It's sort of like tank controls where it spins on like a Y-axis, and then you can go forward. So you give it throttle with the left stick, and then the right, you spin it around, which direction you want to go and go forward. And it has 2 speed rates. So you can start in low or a high, and then stand up is like that stunt mode where it stands straight up. Now it also shows you in the video that, this thing, if it flips all the way upside down, you can drive it in the water almost completely submerged where just the tops of the tires will be above the water surface. So we'll see if we can get it to do that as well. Again, I don't know if that might I don't know how I could do that while it's already in the water, but we'll see if that's just an incident where you just have to kind of get it to flip over, or if the stunt mode somehow can make it flip like that in the water. So let's get this outside. It's very windy today. You might see the trees out there going crazy. That's why I'm filming this here inside my house. So I apologize if it looks a little dark, but I wanted to stay a bit out of the wind noise while I was talking. So let's get it out here to my pool. Since I got it open, that's why I waited until the pool opened before I could get this little truck out and test it. So let's get outside now and let's try this little truck out and see how well it performs. Okay, so the on and off switch is this little white rubber button. Press that, and then it does have some lights that are going to be on here. It may not be super easy to see, so let's go ahead and turn on the controller. And let's make sure that we did get the vehicle turned on, because I don't think it's turned on. Let me see. It's kind of hard to tell in the daytime. Yeah, it's not turned on. So let's try this. Maybe it's a long press. And now we've got power. I just didn't hold the button in long enough. But you can see, hopefully, I don't know if it's going to show up, but there's red lights here. If I get into the shade here, you should be able to see it. You got red rear, like brake tail lights, and you got white lights here in the front, but it's very dim in the daytime. Now, I have sunglasses on, so it may be easier to see than it is to me with sunglasses on. But yeah, you do have some LED lights on this little truck. So let's go ahead and let's drive it around here and see how it does on the concrete, and then we'll drive it into the pool. Okay, let's go ahead and drive it around here and just see how it performs on the ground to land first. That's a low rate. So you can see you just spin it around the direction you want it to face, and then you go. Now we can go up in speed. I'll spin and spin around, you guys will see the speed increase. So that's low, and then you see that's higher speed. Much, much quicker, and of course the highest rate. You can see it almost did a reverse wheelie there. You see, I can do it manually, like that stunt mode. I'll show you the stunt mode, but it's basically just what I just did. You just need to give yourself a little bit of room because it will back up. So let's go ahead and press that. And then it just does that. And then you can kind of drive it like that. Though it will tend to, if you go too much, it falls down. You can't stay vertical for too long. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and drive it into the water. That's what you guys really want to see. So And I would say the highest rate is going to be the best in the water. You can steer it. It will alternate between the what wheels are turning to be able to steer it in the water. And we can go to a low rate, I believe. It's not as quick. And there's a high rate. You can't, honestly, I couldn't tell a whole lot of difference there. Let's see what happens if I press the stunt mode. Does it do anything in the water? No, I just tried to go back and stand up. Pretty basic little toy. This is definitely made for kids, so an adult like myself, you know, it's more aimed at kids, especially with the Lego deal, which I didn't mess with because it's just for looks. They show you can make different, you know, designs, whatever you want to do, put it on there. But if you try driving it with the Legos on, they're gonna fall off. So you're more like a display piece to put on it if you have it on your shelf. Your kids got it in a room or something. Let's see if we can try to flip the truck over. I'm gonna just try to manually just pick it up and do that. Because I don't think it's gonna be able to be done by just driving it around. So let's flip it upside down. And yeah, look, see, it's upside down, and they show that in the promotional video. Have to go in reverse to go forward with it upside down like that. But it just shows you if the truck were to flip over, then there's no problem. Now it's just trying to get it back to me. It doesn't move very well with the truck upside down. Yeah. But it's completely waterproof, as you can see. So make sure you get that battery door on good, so that your battery and compartment is sealed well. But yeah, I mean, this is a fun little toy. Be great for, you know, a younger kid. Seems to have pretty good power and a pretty good sized wheel. Let's see if it can go into the grass, and it can. It kind of, because of the its design, it's going to flip over pretty easy. As you can see, it's got a lot of acceleration. But the fact you can drive it through the grass is great. I think lower rate, let's try lower speed. I think that's what I figured. That's going to do better in the grass. It's not going to take off so quickly that it just flips upside down, and you can't drive it standing upright in the grass. Has a little trouble steering because you're only using, you know, 2 of the tires, 2 of the wheels. But if you have a younger kid, the low rate's going to definitely be better for them. High rate's very fast for what it is. We'll go to the high rate here. You can see again. There's the high rate. So yeah, being pretty cool little toy. I've seen some things like this before. I do like that they've added, you know, the LED lights and the Lego little thing and a wheelie bar that can stand up. It's some neat little additional things that you don't see in many of these amphibious vehicles. So if you got a pool, especially an in-ground where you can just drive it into it like this, or if you have a lake or something near you where you've got like a boat ramp or something where it's, you know, easy to drive into and out, this would also work well in that. So I would try to keep it out of like really nasty water and algae, and that's a problem around here with a lot of lakes, is that if they don't treat it, the algae, it'll wrap around the wheels and you'll probably get them gummed up. So a pool obviously is going to be more ideal because you'll have, you know, clean water. All right, guys, I think that's enough. It's gotten very repetitive, and most people are not going to make it more than a minute through this video anyway, because there's not too much to see. It's either, you know, it's land, water, and it's obviously for younger kids. But DRC's been a great sponsor of the channel, and I certainly want to help them out when they ask if I take a look at this, especially since I have a pool, which makes it easy for me to review it. So I think it's a quick video today just to let you guys see this truck. So if you are interested in this, there will be a purchase link down in the video description. No extra cost to you. It's just an affiliate link to Amazon. Help support the channel, but it doesn't cost you a cent more. So if you want to support the channel and you're interested in this, or if you just want to buy anything from Amazon, if you click the link and go through there, it'll help support my channel. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, guys. While you're at it, click the bell. That way you're notified when I do upload a new video. And as always, guys, have an awesome day.